haven't wanted to comment on Hololive in a moment. I feel I didn't want to be just like another reaction VTuber, a streamer, etc. I didn't want to just hug on the coattails of like Hololive, but at the same time, Amelia Watson's gone, and now everything's worse. And I don't want to be catastrophic, but I spent all of like yesterday and today crying. I actually almost didn't think I could like stream or do anything because I just cried out all my tears and I'm just there. Hololive always felt very, very far away. Idols shine like stars from a distance. They sing, they dance, they brighten up your day. But Amelia Watson never felt like a regular idol, like a regular Hololiver. There are some VTubers that are just in front of you, guiding your way, looking at the back, following after them. But Ame was a VTuber that was right next to you. She wasn't perfect, but she cheered you on, patting you on the back. 2 footprints in the sand. She wasn't the strongest idol, but she was the most approachable, the most real. She worked so hard to get every step of the way as she did. She didn't come in as the strongest singer. She didn't come in here with like art skills out the wazoo. She didn't come here as a musician. But she did do all those things. She was the one that felt like she could achieve the most because she worked so hard on all these things that she wanted. She had this capacity as the everyman, as someone right next to you that makes you feel like you can do it too. That anyone could wear the mask if you worked hard enough. You did your best. You could be a streamer just like her. You could be on the stage just like her. You just gotta work hard. You need the right work ethic. She was like the Spider-Man of Hololive. I don't want to be like catastrophic. I don't want to say it's the end of an era, which people always say whenever a VTuber graduates, but honestly, it is. It really truly is. She was one of the initial members of, Holivian, Myth, the first generation that broke out in English. She heralded the golden age as the most human person of the group. Because, like, in lore, I don't know how much people still love lore, but, a Grim Reaper, a Phoenix, an Atlantean shark, a cosmic entity. She was a human. Even lore-wise, she was always going to go first. So seeing her leave first IRL kind of messed me up. It made me think so much of how there's just no time. I couldn't watch all those streams. I couldn't watch every stream because, life goes on, life happens. Eventually, you can't catch everything. You miss 1, you miss 2, you miss 10, you miss 1,000,000. But you always felt like they're always going to be there. And I feel I took that for granted. Like I made a mistake not watching everything. You could have done more. You could have had more time. You could have watched more streams. You could support hard. You could have done all these things before they disappeared because you don't think that they're gonna disappear. But then they disappeared. And then now you're just left with this like weird says a lot. I know this sounds parasocial. I get it, I know. But like it just stands for more than what it is. People say, Japanese, like, idly graduation is toxic, but also, like, it is the end of a character's arc. You get to look back to see, did they accomplish all the goals they wanted? Did they do everything they could have? And so I spent a lot of time crying yesterday. and the day before that. But when I saw that stream of hers, I couldn't shed a tear. Because she was late, she pushed it back an hour and a half, she made mistakes, she thought she was muted. All these things that are so quintessentially her. Of a girl not afraid to fail in front of 100,000 people. She did her best, and we loved every moment of it. And I just wish there was more. I felt really disconnected to the VTubing community for a while. For a hot while. But I want to take this moment to try reconnecting again. And being more. Being a better VTuber. Being a better viewer. Being a better everything. Because all you really have is how much you can work hard on a thing. How much you can do. Because eventually you'll run out of time to do those things. Watching this showed me that. You know? It's cyclical. Lots of looping. Lots of bridging. The last Smith member to debut, first to graduate, and she was like the glue that connected everybody. I still think about that one animation of her just trying to fix everything. You know, the big cool myth battle, and that was all amazing, really fantastic. But the glue of it was at the end, trying to fix a timeline. I'm sorry, I'm just really grateful that she was here. Thank you for just listening to a VTuber griefing about one of her favorite. I actually found I bought 3 art pieces from a con like a couple years ago. And I finally found it. It was like this little brown envelope. I opened up and my 3 favorite VTubers were there. Coco. Ame. Callie. I'm not going to miss out on that opportunity anymore. Cheer your Oshis on because you never know how long they're gonna be here, okay? Thank you for listening to this random rant. These random feelings, these random grief. Just have a great day, okay? I don't know. What was your favorite anime moment? Just share that, I guess. Like, comment, whatever. Bye. 2 6 bitches never lie.